right?
A very unusual draft art.
The only hero that matches up okay against him is like really annoying to play against Bat Rider, but aside from that, like Sakuchi allows you to gap close. You almost get free harassment every time on Geminate.
Yeah, you get the bugs on him, and it's like, what can you do?
He dies really fast.
Oh, well, at least Sasha managed to catch bait. They are going to roll inside. Oh, no, Kog actually went outside of the cogs, so he's not able to help tank the battery assault. Now, Lisash not able to get away. Barely able to get that kill from Mugi, but he's going to be underneath the tower. Kaka just turns and fights against Pedro as much as possible because they do have the bugs on him. So it's going to be Mugi picking up a double kill, and he's still going to be able to focus on Katsor here. He doesn't have a whole lot of Shukuchi time to play with here. It's just now coming up. The Katsor is able to juke him through the trees, and Mugi not interested in pursuing past the tower.
Yeah, mid lane though.
Onto mid lane. Oh, instant fear, but he's still going to be able to close the distance with the Witch Doctor cast, follow up with the kick with the Maledict on top of that. They only need a little bit more damage. Let's see the wand. Oh, that's going to undo a lot of it. So Exotic Deer should be able to get through this, and he's going to be able to get the root on the Witch Doctor, guaranteeing a turnaround kill. Exotic Deer, 6-minute runes coming up.
Regen? Oh,
and
shit, no.
Jeez. They are going to be able to catch Katsor here. Maybe that can get him as level 6. Maledict's going to do a good amount of damage, and SCC will ensure it with a couple more auto attacks.
Yeah. Not quite level 6 yet, though.
Sash does manage to push SCCZ back, but because they got an Invis rune rather than the region Will was hoping for, he is going to be able to live. Now he pops himself out. The Savage Roar does go down, but they're still able to get the Beastmaster kill pretty easily. 2
advantage on either side. It won't matter too much because you're still an anti-mage.
And they've got the level 6 from the Storm Spirit, so they should have enough damage here. They're going to be able to get the double stuns with the kick. Exotic Deer doesn't even have the Savage Roar up from that earlier engagement, so.
Rubik, but unable to do so. Just going to clear up this creep wave, keep his next wave alive, and we see NewBee already coming to secure this tower. They really want to be able to grab this one. It's going to be a very early safe lane tower for them.
They get the roll in on the Beastmaster. They had a super deep ward. He was just level 4, you know, it's just a Beastmaster trying to get whatever he can, hoping to be able to get level 6.
They know there's a ward there now.
Given that. And counter it. So it looks like they want to be able to try and gank whoever goes for it. Katsor has already laid down the sentry.
They want to protect this area.
And they're going to roll in, seeing if they can catch Katsor. Now, Elisach is making his way over. Katsor is going to try and go for the TP out, but the Paralyzing Cast is there just in time.
And that's really nice by them. The fact that they were able to protect that ward for so long and grab some kills after that.
Elisach playing deep in the trees here is going to be caught by SCC. Couldn't get pushback on SC, and that means he's right on top of the clockwork. With all those remnants, pretty easy kill for him. Another great wrap there from NewBee. This support duo is just tearing things up.
And I think the logic is just it allows you to farm faster.
Okay.
I am personally kind of still a Bloodstone purist, but I see the potential for it. It allows you to farm at a much faster pace, and it makes you less susceptible to anti-mage ganks.
It looks like he has better, like he comes online faster when it comes for
kill. Oh,
no, he's gonna jump for a regen. He immediately gets caught. What a setup there, but a really good silence kick coming out from Earthspear. Now the Storm Spirit is still gonna be caught inside all of this, but maybe Mugi can rectify things by being able to kill everyone. Supports. Peytos is also low. Elisach's got Maledict on, and they are all dead. He's gonna be able to pick up the triple kill. And Exotic Deer does get a fear onto him, but the Weaver, Mugi is able to pop that time lapse. Not even trying to go for Exotic Deer in the back lane, he's just trying to get more damage on that bear. Triple kill for NewBee. That trap on the Storm Spirit, not really worth it.
It was such a cool trap though.
What a great kick from Kaka. That sets up Faith be able to come in with the Paralyzing Cask into the Maledict on 2. And it's just a free kills all around for Mugi. Dude's gigantic. Look at him. He's got 7K. He's going to go for Exotic Deer immediately, and they're going to be able to kill him a little bit too quickly. Jesus. Couldn't even straight TP out. Now, Elisach is going to be caught as well here. Look at that mana burn, plus the high damage coming out from Mugi. Fortunately, the Cogs does manage to stall up Mugi's pursuit here. The Maledict's out there, but Elisach doesn't really have anywhere to run to. He's just going to try and hide in the trees. Hope Mugi doesn't find him for a time. It looks like he may have just been successful. Pops the Cogs, TP's out. Mugi's going to run into it. So, I kind of feel like there's a lot of pressure on NewBee.
He's going to make the jump.
Long jump for Nisha, but he may have spotted that one out. They're still going to be able to get the grab into silence as well. It doesn't have the man to be able to spell that one just yet. So NewBee's gank does come in at the right time. Boy, you could see the effect of that Kaya. A long jump like that, and he still had the mana to jump again and get a grab.
On top of that, he had the DD rune, which allows him to get that kill, even with just a single level of the pull. Lane.
Doing a lot of that mid-tier 2. in exchange for a tier 1 bottom lane.
Yeah. They've got to keep the split push presence alive, buy time for this anti-mage before NewBee just decides to 5-man up.
But NewBee have kind of countered that. Ooh, now we're going to have the TP in onto the shrine. Long jump in from Kaka is going to go for LGD.cn here. Now LGD.cn is going to turn, try and get the kill on Kaka in return, but SCC is able to finish him off before the kill goes down on the Earth Spirit. So able to heal up, finish off that tricky Centaur.
And look at what Rubik's doing right now. Because he realizes, look, I'm going to die here a lot, but I have to do this.
He's going to be able to catch him. Telekinesis goes down, but he can't actually steal anything from the Storm that would be worth it. He'd already popped the remnants, so he wouldn't be able to get the zip away. Yeah. And that's why they're going to go for the Beastmaster here. Exotic Deer can help him out with the Savage Roar, maybe. There it goes. They turn around with the Primal Roar as well in the Weaver. Pursuit goes out. It's got a lot of bugs on him, too. Moogie might be able to finish him off here. Tries to get it uphill, a couple of hits. One uphill miss, and no, he still managed to get it time lapse away to safety as well. Beast. And there's no way for Kinguin to be able to contest. They're actually rotating heroes to bottom lane right now. Maybe hoping to be able to bait out the Animage or something like that. But NewBee obviously. Oh, Elison's trying to go for it. Hoping for the big plays. Instead, just feeds a kill to Moogie. Beyond Godlike still. Aegis on the Storm. And jump in from SCC. Elisonch.
How do you start on this though?
Hook. Okay, there's the hook. Now the clock puts back. Allows them to be able to burn a lot of time into the Primal Roar. So that's going to be the Aegis, costing the Clockwork his life. But now Kinguin got to get out of here because there's too many members of Moogie. He's able to just blow up heroes. Nisha's actually trying to make his way back. Doesn't manage, barely get off the flank. But here comes SCC. He goes for more heroes. He's going to be able to test the Beastmaster. Even if he couldn't find the AM who pops the shrine for himself. But NewBee was just able to get there too quickly.
Bear.
Now they're going to lose the Lone Druid Bear as well.
It's dead for
Nisha
47
tries to cut the creep wave here, but he may still be caught. SCC actually blew a lot of his mana there. Very dangerous against Nisha. He's working his way around, but the backdoor protection is gone, and Moogie's found himself an opportunity to push through into mid lane.
Yeah, there's no bear alive for 30 seconds either. That bottom bear was huge. Now there's almost no chance that Kinguin defend this first set of racks. There's no Aegis on the side of NewBee, but look at the commitment they had to make just to burn the Aegis.
What's to stop NewBee, though, from going 2?
I think they should. If you take 2 sets of racks against this anti-mage, it makes it very difficult for him to play the split push game.
Yeah.
And you simply don't care. You see right now Nisha, he's trying to farm what he can, but it's a little bit too limited, and NewBee's just pressuring a little bit too hard.
They're just now getting the bear back up. Surely Kinguin has to be feeling like they can't give everything up here, especially with the Radiance now. So they may lose the tier 3, but are they going to fight over this second lane of racks?
So Linken's is popped on Storm. They're going to reset. They grabbed at least the tower, a full set of racks. KP hasn't, I don't think he's used Ravage quite yet.
No.
This game, but
I don't think so.
He hasn't had to. Like, the threat of it is enough right now for Kinguin to avoid these fights.
But the threat is going to be pretty well mitigated by the fact that we now have the BKB on Nisha. So we've bled away so many objectives for AM to reach his timing, and we're finally getting into AM can fight territory. It's not AM takes over the game just yet, but he can at least fight.
Yes. And, okay, so if...
See how the BKB AM is able to contest
this is going to be the
this
huge
top lane push. This is going to be the one that gives Kinguin a hope at being able to tie out this series with NewBee and keep their hopes for a top 3, an early top 3 placing here at Perfect World. Nisha already down to half health.
Look at that
backs
damage.
himself away. They need a hard initiation for Nisha to be able to follow up, and they're just not getting the opportunity to do so against these Linkens. Now they get the Primal Roar out. Nisha jumps in, but Force Staff already out. Hook shot, also another Force Staff goes down. He managed to get the back line. Nisha now starting to focus on KP, but he's already blown the Ravage. And Stormfierce going ham in the back line. There goes the Ravage out from Catsor. It's able to steal that one. Gets a little bit of control up, but they're just keeping the AM out of the fight entirely. Now we silence them. With the rest of the team of Kinguin gone, they can focus down that AM easily. NewBee clean up 4 or 5 members of Kinguin, and they go for the buyback and they get a kill on a Tide Hunter. That's not going to change a whole lot as NewBee continue to push more, now trying to take down the AM a second time. Silence is going to be enough for the triple kill for SCC. NewBee, they just seem to be far too strong for Kinguin to be able to deal with. They get the 2-0. Move on to the upper bracket finals.
Man, the support duo in this game for NewBee was absurd. The amount of space that they created, when they created that bottom move, they shut down the Beastmaster